Good morning to my dear students. I hope you all are fine and doing well. So today, students, we are going to start with English grammar, lesson 20, active and passive voice. So before starting, let us clarify what is active and passive voice. Okay. So there are two kind of voice, that is active and passive. So here in your book, page number 110, have a look. Here it is given, let's get started. Underline the subject in each sentence. So you have to underline the subject. First sentence is, my sister taught me how to ride a bicycle. I was taught by my sister to ride a bicycle. Leonardo Vinci painted this picture. This picture was painted by Leonardo Vinci. So here you see, what is the relationship between the subject and the verb in each sentence? So have a look. Did you notice that in each set, both the sentences have the same meaning? You see, both the sentences they are having same meaning, but their structure are different. In the first and third sentence, the subject is performing the action. So in the first and the third, okay, here, my sister taught me how to ride a bicycle. Then you will see, Leonardo Vinci painted the picture. So you see. Then in the second and fourth sentence, the subject is receiving the action. So here in the second and the fourth, okay, these two sentences, they are receiving the action. The first and the third is the subject, they are performing the action. Then the second and the fourth, what they are doing? They are receiving the subject of the action. Now, active and passive voice. So have read these sentences. Philip is sitting on a chair in his room. Where is Philip sitting? Sitting on a chair. Where? In his room. The next, Rumi was talking to her best friend, Prachi. With whom Rumi was talking? With Prachi. Who is Prachi? Rumi's best friend. So in both the sentences, the subjects Philip and Rumi are the doer of the actions, sitting and talking. So when you see Philip and Rumi, what they are doing? They are the doer of the action. Okay. Sitting on a chair in his room. Who is sitting? Philip. So Philip is the doer. In the next sentence, who is talking to her best friend Prachi? Rumi. So Rumi is the doer. So here, what is active voice? Let's see. In a sentence, if the subject of the sentence is the doer of the action, it is said to be in the active voice. Okay. So when you find in the sentence that the subject, okay, that the subject is the doer, doing something and performing the action, then it is said to be in active voice. For example, Ranbir helped Anwar with his homework. Who is the doer? Ranbir. What is he doing? He is helping Anwar to do his work. So Ranbir is the doer. So here we are finding the doer of the action. So it is in active voice. The next sentence you see, Tushar's uncle took him to dinner on his birthday. Where is Tushar uncle taking him? Taking him to dinner. For what? For his birthday. So here who is the doer? Tushar uncle is the doer. So here the sentence is the doer of the action. That is why it is said to be in active voice. Now next, now read these sentences. The students were scolded by the teacher. The vase in the living room was broken by the child. So in both these sentences, okay, one, the students were scolded by the teacher. Next, the vase in the living room was broken by the child. So in both these sentences, the subject students and vase are the receiver of the action, scolded and broken. So they are the receiver. So in a sentence, if the subject of the sentence is the reception, they are receiving, okay, they are receiving of the action, then this type of sentence is said to be in passive voice. Hope you understand. So now children, What is active voice? Active voice is in a sentence if the subject of the sentence is the doer of the action, it is said to be in the active voice. Then passive voice, in a sentence if the subject of the sentence is the recipient of the action, it is said to be in passive voice. So I hope so you are clear with active and passive voice. For today we'll stop here, because if I'm going on explaining, then you will be puzzled. So next class we are going to start with rules of forming sentence in passive voice. Okay, so please go through this, whatever I have explained. Any problem you can get back to me during your clarification session. Thank you. Have a nice day.